Very warm good morning to all of you here. Wonderful, thank you. Sit down. Warm welcome to our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Anita Sendan ma'am, Chairman, Correspondent, Principal, Management Staff, teachers, our dear students, and our beloved parents. Welcome to Sportsbeam 2024. I wanted to mention two things, one to the students and one to our young parents. I'm a young parent myself. I have a 4.5-year-old, and recently we had our next kid. He's 3.5 months now. Schooling has drastically changed from even when, we were in school. Of course, we all know the benefits of sports, physical activity, how it helps with building confidence, self-esteem, physical fitness, and resilience, like what was mentioned in our sports report. To you students, I'd like to say one thing. In this age of screens, where we hear from all parents that all you children go back home, and either you're on your TV or on your cell phone or on your iPad. You don't really spend time playing outdoors. This is feedback from a lot of parents. So all of you students, pick up a sport, game, anything that you like, let's say for the next 5 to 7 years. Keep playing every day, and you'll see the change in your life. And of course, I'd like to mention about our new play area that we've set up. I'm sure all parents would have seen. Do you children go play in the play area? Do you all like it? Great. So continue to do that as well. To our parents, from grade 4, we are starting out a professional sport and game training, the so-called academy program in the evenings, from grade 4 up until grade 12. And let's say football, cricket, badminton, athletics, volleyball, and handball. So these are the initial games that we've planned to start out. 3 times a week, professional training from the organization who we have tied up with, whom you already know, Sportify, which is a national level organization, to take our children to the next height. If they start out playing cricket now, how do we get them to play for India in the next 5 to 7 years? How do we get them to play in the IPL? That's the idea that we have in terms of taking sports seriously, and Sunbeam has always taken sports seriously. I'm an alumnus of this very school, and I remember way back 2003-04, when I was in 11th standard, we had our football team reach out to the state level. We had 2 or 3 players from the team go up to the national level, where we traveled way up to Siliguri in West Bengal to play the nationals. The importance of bringing in sports, dear parents, is crucial at this juncture is how our lifestyle has changed, what I mentioned about screens, right? But also what we've seen, and I've mentioned this before as well, we need to teach our kids to fail. We are all protecting them at home, and we see this in the kindergarten kids specifically. When they first come to school, they are not able to take no for an answer. We as young parents, of course, we mean well. We want to give our children the best in everything, in education, in their needs, everything. But sometimes as a consequence, we forget that failure is more important than success, especially at this stage of schooling, to help our children become happy, successful, and decent citizens of the future. And sports plays a very central role in that, because you will fail at some point when you play a game or a sport, anything that, it is. So my request to you is encourage children to fail and talk to them about it. It's okay. There's always a next time. And that is how mental resilience is built. And I think that's very important for our children especially in this day and age with artificial intelligence and how the world is changing. And our children are probably going to be out as adults and in the job market and in the real world in the next 5 to 10 years, 7, 10 years. And we don't know what that world would be like. So it's very important for us to teach our children to fail, and therefore that will help them face challenges and not buckle down and be happy, successful individuals, which I'm sure is what all of us parents want for our children in the future. Wish you all the very best. Thank you.